My name is Manikandan. Company name is Kido Enterprises. So we are more popularly known as Kreedo. So our company is into solutions for preschools and schools where we work in the early years, foundational years between the ages of 2 and 8, converting them from a rote curriculum to a play-based learning curriculum so that children can learn better in the foundational years. Improving outcomes in foundational years is what we do. We work with about 2,500 schools now, about 250,000 children on the Kreedo platform. My journey has been with this organization for the past 22 years now. We also run a manufacturing unit where we make the materials that is supplied to the schools. We have our own books which we supply to the schools. We also have our teacher training solutions. We have timetable solutions. We have so many other things that we offer to schools to ensure that children learn better. Once a school is acquired, then we send them our Kreedo lab, which is a bunch of materials that children play with and learn. That is again supplied through our factory and our operations and our warehouse and logistics. So there's an entire process of ensuring that the materials and the books are delivered to customers. There's one team that works on it. And then post the materials and the books have reached, we need to ensure that the school is able to implement our curriculum, which means that we have to train the teachers, we have to ensure that academically they are all equipped to deliver the outcomes, which is where the Kreedo academic team comes in, or the training team comes in to ensure that we actually work with the schools, train the teachers, deploy the curriculum. And then we also have post that collections team to ensure that we collect the money, because this is a long collection cycle business where we give credit to the schools. And supporting this is the manufacturing team. So we have a wooden toy manufacturing unit. Most of the materials are made out of wood. So there's a 250 member factory unit which actually manufactures and supplies these materials and ensures that they're reaching the customers in the right fashion. So that's the entire process. There are schools spread all over the country. We have schools in Jammu and Kashmir, Kanyakumari, we have in Arunachal Pradesh, length and breadth of the country. There's a team that is selling to them, servicing them from Bangalore. And then we have a distributed set of teams which work with what are called as budget schools. These are K-12 schools in various zones. So we have field delivery teams, field sales teams in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune, Delhi, Chennai, so many different cities and towns in India. And so it's a very complex model that we deal with. It's just not a bunch of, just not manufacturing materials and giving it to the schools. There's a team that is manufacturing, there's a team that is selling, there's a team that's supporting. And then in the selling and supporting itself, you have inside teams and field teams. So there's a feet on street model, there's an inside model, and then you have a very complex logistics system that needs to support this. So the business has evolved into this, not that it started like this, it evolved into this. So this is a intensive, operationally heavy business. I think that is a challenge because you have to not just look at one thing. I mean, everything has to fall in place and work together seamlessly for us to deliver value to the customers. For the manufacturing, we actually had an ERP called ERP Next, which we were using for the longest time to support the simple manufacturing process, bombs, running the purchase orders and purchase to pay cycle and the order to cash cycle, which continues to be still with the ERP Next. As the business grew in complexity is when we started finding the need to have other solutions. That's when I approached Kuljeet and we're from TrueAct, and we spoke about Zoho CRM and how we can evolve it, kind of use it for our organization. Which is when he suggested, why don't you look at Zoho One as a full suite of products instead of just going in for CRM, because he understood that we have other requirements. So we have HRMS requirements, we have Zoho project requirements, we have so many other things that we need to integrate. So which is when he offered saying, why don't you look at Zoho One as a full suite, which also includes CRM, which will take care of all your requirements. Then that's when we were introduced to Zoho Creator. For us, mobile usage is very critical. Every app that we develop on Zoho Creator is basically used 80% on the mobile and 20% on the desktop. Everything that we try to develop on Creator is thinking of how it will be used on the mobile. And that's again a good advantage of Zoho Creator because it is very out of the box. The way the UI is built for the mobile usage is very friendly. Although Zoho CRM was powerful, Zoho Desk was there, the Zoho projects, there are still a lot of silos of information available, and none of them really was tailored to do what we wanted. Like our booking process is kind of fairly complex. When we book a deal with a customer, that doesn't translate exactly into the components of a sales order. The booking has a lot of other components. And then once a booking is there, the customers have to agree on the booking. Then they have to ensure that we agree on the credit cycle that they're going to pay us on. And then we have to ensure that that is then finally dispatched to the customer. Somebody has to initiate the dispatch. Customer has to say, I'm okay about taking it. So it's not just about preparing a sales order and dispatching it, which is how traditionally we look at as a CRM or any other thing. So we needed the opportunity process, we needed the deal process, we needed the lead acquisition process, plus we needed to also bridge the process between the sales order and once a customer booking is completed, which is where we looked at Zoho Creator for the first time as an app to kind of build a simple booking form. So, we'll just capture what the customer wants as a solution, we'll capture it, and then we will translate that into a sales order in the ERP. And then that kind of increased in complexity to kind of, as I said, the layers started getting added. We increased it, saying now we found out that we created the bookings, but there was no way to say the customer really the agreed prices were actually negotiated and accepted on. Now the sales guy says I sold it at 1,500 rupees. The customer says no, I was agreed to offer it at 1,400. Now all these disputes started coming in. So we said, okay, now we will ensure that that is automated. We actually make sure that that part of it is automated. Then it came down to a customer says, I agree on this credit cycle. The sales guy tells us this is the credit cycle agreed, but the customer is not agreed. So we started. Then also the customer said, no, it was a verbal agreement. It was not a written agreement. So we integrated with Zoho Sign and ensured that the customers are signing off on all these things. So I think step by step, this is where Zoho Creator became a big backbone. And also a lot of small things that we found which we needed in our business, because we have a long sales cycle and we have a long collection cycle. It was very important for us to know who did the sale, when did they do the sale, which department were they under. The person was probably in department A when they made the sale and now is in department B, but by the time the sale has actually happened, it's 6 months down the line, but you still need to know who originally booked the deal. So we have to capture the employee's entire history, which most systems don't provide. I mean, we don't know who they were reporting to, who was the manager, where were they located, which department were they in. So all those things we started using Zoho Creator as a bridge for everything that was not possible to do automate in our workflow. And the final usage for us, which came out to be big deal, which is the biggest deal that I think for us it was a revelation, is we were using extensively Zoho Analytics. So all the data was plugging in from there. Zoho Creator became the platform to bridge all the data. The ERP data sat in Zoho Creator, CRM data was integrated, Zoho People data was integrated, Zoho Project was integrated, Zoho Desk was integrated. All this came into analytics, and my favorite term for this is making sure the data is actionable. So it's called actionable intelligence. So how do you make sure the data is able to kind of translate into decision making and something that you can drive intelligent decisions on? So I think that's where the entire journey kind of got together for us. So the Zoho Creator platform became the centerpiece around which all the apps were kind of rotating. And I think the flexibility of that app was very good, because one of the problems that we have as business processes are not exactly stagnant. They keep evolving as the business evolves, as we understand the market, and we are not a legacy business which has been running for hundreds of years. So as we know the product, as we know the customer, as we know their requirements, our requirements keep changing, which means that the platform also has to keep adapting. The workflows have to adapt, the requirements have to adapt, which is, I think, the great strength of Zoho Creator, because that adaptation happens very quickly. So that has been the journey for us. So that's how we started, and now we are fully entrenched in the Zoho world.